Alright guys, I'm going to be playing this game called 0 AD that I found. This is going to be me pretty much by myself. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit. It's a pretty cool game. I enjoy it quite a lot, and okay, for fuck's sake. Okay, give me a minute. Yes. Wow. Yeah, that is... Yeah. That was loud. Don't know what that was like on your end, but that was really loud. I did not like that at all. Oh, and now the settings decided they were going to take effect. Wow. Well, that's a great start to a video, isn't it? Things breaking. There, that's better. Single player. Let's do a new match. Wait for this to load, and, you know what? Let's do a nice big map. There's one that I've played that I like quite a lot. Simply because it's got this giant ocean right in the middle. It's great for kind of launching raids on people's territories when they're around the edges. Probably one of my favorite maps. You also end up getting a team member to work with. And I'm going to go ahead and choose my favorite of the civilizations on here, Spartans. Let's go ahead and start this and give this a try. So obviously you start with this basic little thing called a civ center here. From here you can train a few units and you can upgrade this to gain more territory. This blue line here, this is all my territory, and as I upgrade and add more buildings it'll grow. Over here is my friend's territory, and I believe they are going to be from India. Not racist at all. Well yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much what's going to happen is I'm going to build up stuff, build various buildings and structures to upgrade myself, and our enemies are going to do the same. Let's go ahead and see what civilizations we're going to be fighting against. Oh my. So there's another group of Spartans that we're going to be fighting against, in addition to some Carthaginians and our friends the Marians. Let's go ahead and start getting ready. Over here I have the female units, and the female units do domestic tasks better than male units do. So tasks like cutting wood, mining, getting food, things like that, they excel at that. So let's go ahead and get started by having them chop a bunch of wood down. The men can do those tasks too, like chopping wood and stuff, but they can't do it as well as the females can. The men are much better at fighting than the females are, though. And over here I have a cavalryman, and he can't really do anything, simply because he's on a horse. And what I can do is, if I want to, I can send the woman to go and kill these deer, or whatever the hell these creatures are, to get food. But instead, I'm probably going to have a mostly vegetarian diet, simply because it's a lot easier to mass-produce wheat than it is meat. Mostly because the stables have not yet been implemented in this version. So as you can see, they as they gather up resources, you'll see them holding it in their hand, and they drop it off at the main civ center. Then they'll go back and continue mining. And if I look over here at my friends, you can see their civ center is very different from my own. Each culture has its own, like, almost completely different structures that they can build. They do the same things for the most part, but they look different, and they have different units, different cultures, and like just different specialties, basically. I think the Britons can train dogs, and they have a special kennel structure. As you can see here, they're building a field over here. The Morans, they can have elephants in addition to horsemen. And the Spartans have hero units, as do many other cultures. And hero units are similar to main units, but they have much more health, and they can sometimes grant special abilities to the other units. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send this horseman out, and you can see, obviously, you can see the black part of the map, and that is unexplored territory. So I'm going to use him to explore some territory and see what my surroundings look like. Hopefully I'm near the ocean, because if I'm near the ocean I can build warships and launch an attack from the sea, full-on United States Marine Corps style. And yes, I am over by the ocean over here. What I can do is I can build a dock, and build warships, and fishing boats, and merchant ships, and all kinds of fancy structures, just to kind of have fun, and do stuff. It's always tons of fun to launch a fleet of warships filled with warriors right on your enemy's beaches, and go from the sea, and do pincer movements and all kinds of other strategic bullshit to take them out. In addition, over here you can see all the different formations I can put the troops in. They have specialized formations for certain troops, like a phalanx. That's only for melee infantry. That's a very famous formation that the Spartans used, where they would lock shields and use their spears to repel enemies. It was extremely effective. I can't fucking talk today. And they used it to repel the Persians at the Battle of Thermopylae. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. Really don't. It's odd. I'm gonna let my units gather up a bunch of resources, and once they're done, I'll start showing you some of the buildings. Over here you can see a storehouse. Now what this does is units won't have to drop stuff off at the civ center. Instead they can drop stuff off here. In addition, this gives you like options that you can what is that? Is that a bear or something? No, it's a boar. Oh well, same difference. I've been attacked by Gaia. Kill the boar!
Yes,
You useless piece of shit. This jackass is gonna get killed by a fucking pig. This bullshit. If he dies from this guy, I am not gonna be happy. He can't fucking shoot. It's a finally. Oh my god, he can't actually gather up food. I mean, he sucks at killing the pigs, but oh well. Oh, hey, look, a zebra. Oh, hey, Stripes, what's up? I'm gonna go ahead and create 5 more female units to help me build some structures. Probably gonna start off pretty basic, a few fields to produce wheat to feed my units. And once I've done that, I'll probably build a barracks and a few other things. You can see the units I can build right here. I can build the Spartan women. I can build melee infantry spearmen or hoplites. Oh, also, as you can see, they have like their own special name and the language of the whatever group is you, or whatever culture you're using. So this, I believe this is Greek. This is all in. Obviously not. It's going to be in Greek letters, because no one would be able to read that. Well, except for Greeks.
TST?
But, yeah. See right here. Actually, I'm going to start out by building a storehouse. I'm going to build that right there. I said right there. And as you can see, they're going to go and they're going to build the storehouse, and it's slowly going to rise out of the ground for some reason. And there, and now, let's build a farmstead. Build that there. And that's going to rise out of the ground, and while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the storehouse can do. You can see all kinds of upgrades that you can get. So I watch. Let's increase the shuttle capacity, and that's, what do we not have enough of? Metal's usually pretty uncommon, so let's get lots of metal. And you can see right there in the corner what's being currently worked on. Meanwhile, I can see that some of the stuff you can't unlock until you upgrade your thing to a town. And for that, I need a lot more meat and a lot more wood. Or not that much more wood. These ladies right here, you can see are just taking meat off of this guy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them to build me a field. Tell this dumbass over here just to kind of hang out because he got killed by, almost got killed by a boar. I mean, really, what an asshole. It's a boar. It's not that hard, man. Not that hard.
EST?
You know what I might just do? I'm just gonna have you hunt sheep for me. Is he just... oh my god, he's just kind of sticking his sword into the ground next to it and somehow scooping the meat out. As you can see, he's, instead of taking the meat to the Civ Center, he's taking it to the farmstead. And food will be taken to the farmstead to, and like resources like wood and metal and stone will be taken here. And you can see these upgrades can't be unlocked until I've gotten to the town phase, which should be fairly soon. Yeah. You can see the ladies working in the fields here. That's all that women are good for. Very funny. If I look over here, you can see that I think they got into town phase because their territory seems to be. It wasn't touching mine initially. It kind of went around here, but it's expanded and it's touching mine now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to expand a bit. And what I'm probably gonna end up doing is just deforesting this whole strip of trees here. After I produce a massive bitch army to just mass produce stuff for me. There we go. 5 more women.
TST?
What I'm gonna have them do is, you can see my population count up here is almost full. So I'm gonna have them build a house for me. And what the house does is this increases the population, or the population cap. And I can also train female units from it. This game is some would say this game is sexist. I wouldn't really call it sexist though. Simply because a lot of the stuff is true. Women didn't really, in Sparta, women didn't really go and join armies and stuff. stayed behind and did stuff, simply because that's how it was back then. Obviously nowadays they wouldn't be limited by gender.
TSD.
You're welcome, feminists.
TSD.
That would be a very interesting mechanic in a game. Having like rights activists, like feminists and stuff, and having all your female workers strike. And just having mechanics like that. Whoa, we're just... Okay, bit of lag there. That's fine though. You can see they have a barracks over here, which I'm gonna build one of those in a bit. But at the moment, don't really need to. What I do need to do though is... what can I build? As you can see, the corral is not yet implemented. But here's a dock over here, and what I can do is, my territory's not quite touching the water yet. But what I may as well do is, you know, I'm gonna have these guys produce food, just so I can upgrade to town phase sooner. As you can see, I only need 325 food until I can upgrade to town phase. And, increase of 30% territory. And right now I'm in the village phase, and I need 5 structures in order to get there. It's a lot of deer. I don't even know what they're doing over here. Are these... Oh, these guys are already building another civic center. Okay, that's just not cool, guys. That's just not cool. Bet they're gonna push my territory inward a bunch, aren't they? Yeah, the AI on this is pretty good. Small maps are a pain in the ass to deal with, though. Because literally they use that really cheap trick where they just send thousands, or not thousands, tons and tons of really basic units to attack you straight away. So while you're still trying to get all set up and get good units to attack them with, just bam, you have just dozens of these bastards coming up in your face. Okay, let's see, can I upgrade to town phase yet? Oh no, I need more structures. As you can see though, I can train 10 more bitches, so I'm gonna train 10 more bitches. And I'm gonna use them to... I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna build with them. I'll figure something out though. Let's see, what can I build? Oh great, I think I'm gonna have to use the men for this task.
IS Brasso. IS Brasso.
Okay, let's build a barracks now.
IS
After we build a barracks, we should be able to go ahead and expand to town phase. And there. And while men, they have certain structures that only they can build. Once again, a bit sexist. But then again, a lot of these structures are very macho structures. I mean... Okay, why did I just lag? I mean, like, it's a military mess hall. Not really something you're going to find a lot of dainty young ladies in. Oh, and look at that. Fucking great. Look at that. Look at that. Just... bullshit, man. Just pushed a bunch of my territory back. Hopefully they're not going to end up just encompassing me in their territory. What are they building here? A marketplace. Interesting. A storehouse. Never really played as the Marins. I think that's how you pronounce it much. Hell man, I should know how to pronounce this. I'm in freaking AP World History. Not that I'm going to college, mind you. I'm enlisting in the Corps. Don't really... I want to do something decent with my life instead of basically going to college and being miserable in a dead-end job. And obviously that's not going to be the case with all jobs, but personally I don't think I could be happy just sitting on my ass all day doing something. Or really just working with civilians in general. And, well, yeah, I might not really know what the military is like. I have kind of an idea just based on the JROTC program. Oh, great, I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah, I'm rambling. Anyway, the barracks is slowly being built. Or if I say slowly, it's actually going pretty fast. But once this is built, I'll show you what I can do with this. There's some pretty cool structures I can make. Let's go ahead, or not structures, but characters I can make. I have this commando guy I can make. He's not actually that great. But yeah, I can upgrade heroes and stuff. Or not heroes, units.
TST.
I go ahead and mass my bitch army over here.
TST.
Yes, I realize I'm being very derogatory. But I'm sorry. I do tend to be a bit like that. Not even trying to be a jerk or anything, it's just how I am. I cuss. Deal with it.
DST? DST?
Oh Christ, this video is gonna be terrible. I'm really not used to
Rosso.
really doing anything like this. Recording by myself is just not something I'm good at. And honestly, I need to get Daniel off his ass so we can get content on the channel other than Minecraft videos. Don't get me wrong, Minecraft is great, but it is a pretty dorky game. And honestly, that's not even really anyone's fault in particular. It's just the fact that so many middle schoolers play it. Or not middle schoolers, just elementary schoolers, young kids play it, that it's not really cool anymore. It was really fucking cool when I was in middle school. And it was just coming out, and like Tekken and stuff was just coming out. And this was new and fresh, and it was kind of an older person's game. And you had just like 20 and 30-year-old YouTubers playing it, and just older people playing it in general. And now that you can go in, it's really disappointing to go into the toy aisle and see Minecraft toys and Terraria toys. And, yeah. Especially when you see like just a bunch of like 6-year-olds jumping up and down, screaming, "I want it, mommy, I want it! Give me the creeper, give me the creeper, I want the creeper!" I mean, really, I wish it had staged an older person's game, and now I get that there's modded Minecraft for kind of older people to do, but at the same time, it's just not as cool when everyone's doing it. Too mainstream. No, I'm not a hipster, by the way. I'm just nostalgic. Okay, let's see if I can upgrade to town phase yet. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one more.